Hello, Speed Simpsons viewers from around the world. We are back for another All Story Missions tournament, this year being the 2026 one. Joining me once again is Rory to help with helping put the draw cards in the bucket so I can put full focus on drawing the groups as CTD attends it because it's completely random. Once again, this year there are multiple groups, but only an upper and a lower. There will be 4 separate groups that you can apply in. There are 4 separate seeds for the top, 4 separate seeds for the bottom. Bottom is 8, 7, 6, 5, and then goes 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to finish top 2 in your group to move on to knockouts since it's 8 people. They all verse each other, 4 left. They all verse each other, 2 left. And then the winner will either win the upper or lower. And I'm assuming it's going to be a best out of 3. But other than that, I think we are ready to start with our seed 8s to see where they will be placed. And we have groups this time. So you can be in group Ketchup Packet, Med Kit, some CD, and some boot that I can't remember. So we're doing top row. I dropped the bucket. Anyways, seed 8s. Here we go. They're going into the bucket. I need to unfold them from each other. And it's time to draw from the group. Seed 8s have the most custom draw cards sent to me. I think only one of them did not send one. So you're going to see 4 custom cards. But here we go. The first person to be drafted into the ASM 2026 tournament is Bungie _ from the United States. Bungie 15712 US of A. W. John is outside this year guarding us, not standing behind us. He is outside watching, make sure no one interrupts this beautiful stream. W. John. They're going into group waste or whatever it's called. W. John's in the chat. W. John's in the chat. Okay. Runner number 2 going into group chainsaw will be IGTP with a 138.35. Unknown location. IGTP 138.35. I feel like I need to make this easier for me to see. Don't mind me. There you go. Now I can angle it on the camera better. IGTP into group chainsaw. 3 names remain in seed 8. Who will be next? I do not know. Until I read this card right here. And it is House Boulevard with a 142.09 from the UK. United Kingdom. House Boulevard. 142.09. Homer on the climb up. This guy. Anyways. We got Joe or Mr. Jimmy Steele left in the bucket. Who will be going into the next group thing? I'm very descriptive with words. Here we are. Shout out to Get Me Images. Put in the chat. We love getting images. And next up, we got Mr. Jimmy Steele 25 with a 149.35 from the US of A. Mr. Jimmy Steele 25. Look at all of this draw card. Wow. Is the name Jimmy Steele a pun of Homer Steele? Thank you, Lucas. Mr. Jimmy Steele 25, 149.35, US of A. Meaning the last name in the bucket, the Console King. You all know him. Maybe you don't. But if you don't, it's good to know. That guy Joe UK. 144 flat. from the United Kingdom, the UK. That guy Joe, UK. 144 flat. United Kingdom. Yes! And that is the seed 8s put into their groups. Catch-up packet for that guy Joe, UK. Seed 7s going into the bucket now. Beautiful. These are the seed 7s. First one going to be joining Fanji from the US of A into group Toxic Waste. This is a card I selected right here, which is Larrikin 13412 Australia. Larrikin 13412 Australia. W. Larrikin. Next name going into Group Chainsaw, joining IGTP. Did the name fall out the bucket? I don't think so. Next name. Here we go. It is Lucas the Donut with a 134 flat from Germany. Lucas the Donut, currently setting up OBS. 134 flat from Germany. Very cool. Draw card right there. Shout out Cardellini. Going on to the next name, going into the next group, it's going to be this name. Seasoner 13732 United Kingdom. Seasoner 13732 United Kingdom. We lag for that one. Seasoner is a veteran in the ASM tournament, always showing up. Meaning, Bamber Zotan into the next group. Which one do I select? I select this one. And it is going to be Zotan 139.15 England. Zotan with a 139.15 from England. W Zotan. Always been around. Meaning the last name in the bucket right here is going to be the one, the only Spam 139.39.03. Look at that. At the same time, a 141.37 from the United Kingdom. Spam 78. 139.39. United Kingdom. A UK. Boom. Seed 7s. Placed. You know who you're versing so far. We're going to be moving on to the Seed 6 now. Very exciting. Need to unscramble them. If you would like to unscramble them before, since they're all kind of stuck in within each other. Okay, Seed 6s. Who will be joining? And I just dropped one back in the bucket. Who will be joining Larrikin and Fanji with Group Waste? That will be this name right here. Ticker will be playing on console. I see the confusion in chat. Speaking of Ticker, the last card printed, as you can see. Ticker 134 something on console, or 135. Australia. Somehow Ticker has returned. Bro, this was the last printed card. Look how bad it turned out. It's supposed to be like all blue. But Ticker on console with a 135 something. Australia. Somehow Ticker returns once again. Going into the second group. How did they all end up like that? Going into the second group, the name I select without looking is going to be this one. And is none other than Kane, California, with a 131 flat from the US of A. Kane, California, 131 flat from California, which is in the US of A. Very, very nice. Next name going into the next group for the 2026 All Story Missions Tournament is going to be the name I just picked right here, which I keep saying I need to pick up a new catchphrase. But that name, don't fear it. It is LP3 Cinema 13119 Canada. LP3 Cinema 13119 Canada. I need to move this monitor. The Army Doc clicks Windows, I guess. LP3 Cinema. Also, always out here for like almost every ASM tourney, if not all. And they're from Canada. I met that man. Okay, last name, second to last name being pulled into the second to last group is going to be every ASM tourney. I got word from chat from LP3 being 131-23 US of A. Being 131-23 US of A. Being gets some lag for that. Let's go. W lag. W being always finds stuff with the game. Meaning, why am I spinning the card around? We all know the last name. You see it above me. It's going to be HFG with a 132.08 US of A. HFG 132.08 US of A. Let's go. Let's go. Final seeds right here. We're going on to the seed fives, the top of the group. Let's mix these cards around. Let's see who will be joining each group. Who will be joining Ticker, Larrikin, and Fanji underscore. Here we go. Boom! First name out of the bucket. Let's see who it is. Gwen with the 130.06. Ireland. Gwen 130.06. Ireland. W Gwen. Sub 130 soon. You gotta hope it. W Ireland. W Char. I love the Simpsons hair run. Next name going into the next group of Char tournament. The name I have right here. Ooh, let's find out. If I can open it. We got It's Blue VR with a 134 now. I printed this before their PB. From the United Kingdom. It's Blue VR 137.30 is their old PB. They got a 134 now. From the UK. United Kingdom. Next name. Let me separate them. They out here not being all separated like. This name right here going into the third group. We got the one, the only Guff with a 127.48 from the US of A. Guff 127.48 US of A. Look at that draw card. W Guff, McGufferson. Very true. Next name. It's gonna be Axington 123 or Towson. Both of them don't have custom draw cards. Well, kind of. Let's see. The next name we get, it's Towson. You know, 128.53 from Germany. Towson. 128.53. I don't know why I said. I think I said it wrong the first time. But they're from Germany. Towson. Meaning the last name in the bucket is going to be the one, the only. Exington 123. And that's the lower groups. That is the lower groups. You're going to be all facing each other. Only the top two make it out. So 8 people. Oh, wait, no. There's 5 groups. I don't know. Oh, just go to the shark cord. The information is going to be a lot better than the guy who just prints out things and picks it up from the paper. 10 people make it through. I'm getting informed in chat. I don't know. I just draw the cards and I pick the names. Hopefully. If you hear me, type 46. Yeah, the 46 is coming in the chat. We out here 46 baiting. But as I said, we are moving on to the upper group. Starting off with the seed fours. I'm going to be selecting the first name of it. First name going into first group of the thing. It looks like group inhaler is going to be. Dang, I folded this one perfectly. Ty Fuzzle with the 128.53 from England. Ty Fuzzle with the 128.53 from England. Thank you for not using magenta this year. On to group Buzz Cola, it looks like. We are going to be selecting the first submitted card. Tilbert 13. 126.57 Germany. Tilbert 13. 126.57 Germany. Wow. First card submission. There you go. Meatbuck or Crazy Tone Dog. Who will be picked first? I picked this one. And you know what this one is? I'll tell you. It is Meatbuck with the 129.53 from the US of A. Meatbuck. 129.53. US of A. That Momo. No Among Us this week. True. Meaning the last name in this bucket. If you don't know them, open your eyes. You're blind. You're listening to me at least. It's Crazy Tone Dog with the 125.14 from the US of A. Crazy Tone Dog with the 125.14 from the US of A. Going to the last group, and that's the seed fours. Moving on to the seed threes. We'll be versing each other. Chicago. Here we go. Gotta mix some more. Okay, see, one flew out the bucket. You know what? We're gonna use that one. We didn't spend much, but I wasn't looking. I never was looking. We got Critch, the 122.50 England. Critch, the 122.50 from England. W. Critch. I remember when Critch did the draw shows. Then a different man had to step up. Anyways, going on to the second group. Joining Tilbert, who will be racing Tilbert. It is a Moleman with the 126.23 United Kingdom. Moleman 126.23 UK United Kingdom. Let's flipping go. W Moleman. Sitter Momo in the bucket. Who will be versing Meatbuck? Who will be versing me? This is for versing Meatbuck right here. It is Sid. 127.12 PB from the United Kingdom. Sid with the 127.12. Did I say 19? I don't know. UK. Sometimes I say wrong things. We get the lag for Sid. Meaning the last name in the bucket is going to be the M0M0. You may mow them. You may know them. It's Momo. Hold up. Fellow long hair enjoyer. Momo with the 125.19 Germany. Group long hair. Yo, I'm versing Momo. 125.19 Germany. Only group without any custom cards. If you spotted that, Real Speed Simpson viewers who paid attention realize I drew all those. No one sent in a custom for seed threes. What's up with that? I'm gonna teach Momo a lesson. I'm not above 35. Momo called me above 35. Anyways, enough rambling. This is about the ASM tournament, not about the M0M0. Seed 2, so we'll be versing Christian Ty Fuzzle first. I select not that one. I'm gonna select this one. It is going to be Aventrell with a 126. Getting a PB since I printed this card. I'm not sure exactly what time, but 126 from the United Kingdom. Aventrell with a 126. Look at that to draw a card right there. W. Aventrell returning to the tournament. Next name. Who's versing Bowman and Tilbert? W. Aventrell for PBing in the seeding run. And everyone else who didn't that I can't remember. Like I said, I just draw the cards. I'm crazy Tone Dog. Next name going into the draw. Into the group Moman and Tilbert. It's going to be the Restreamer Amber with a 124-20 US of A. Amber 124-20 US of A. Boom. W Amber. W everyone. Just because I didn't say W in your name doesn't mean I wasn't thinking it. I'm thinking it now, of course. Okay. Third group name. It is going to be Green Bombers 123-17 from Ireland. Green Bombers 123-17 Ireland. Meaning Turney has long hair. Allegedly. This is the Turney draw card. Second to last one printed. Turney 124-52 from Erlin. Turney 124-52. W Turney. And there you have it for Seed 2s. Now it's time for the big deals. The greatest seeding time speedrunners of the Simpsons Hit and Run. The names you're going to be looking out for to see if they're really up for the challenge, if they're really going to be participating well. They have good PBs, but can they perform in a no reset thing in front of many people? First name drawn for the 2026 ASM tournament. Group Inhaler, first name Ventro, Critch, and Ty Puzzle will be Bacon Man 12, 118-21, Finland. Bacon Man 12, 118-21, Finland. We like Finland. W Lag. Second name going into second group. Let's see who it is. This name with Amber, Moman, and Tilbert. The seed one of that group in my hands. And it is the Zeteran 127-48 Germany. ZRN 117-48 Germany. Wow. Zeddy. Going into group numeral 3. I cannot see what it is. It's a lawnmower. That's what it is. It can be Kelvin or Vapo. And I choose this one. And that name, you know them, the Supermod. Vapo! 122-37 or 38 now since, I think, right after seeding from the, I believe, United Kingdom. I don't see a flag. Vapo, 122-38. United Kingdom. Cats. Hello, Vapo. 2026 tournament. Meaning 12 _ Kelvin needs to grow out their hair. And will be versing in the last group. It's Kelvin. 117-03 United Kingdom. W Kelvin. Kelvin. 117-03 UK. I was gonna write 26 on all of them, but then I got lazy. That's why there's a 26 there. And that concludes the groups for the 2026 All-Story Missions Tournament. All the information you need will be in the shark cord. But for uppers, for sure, top 2 of each group will make it out. 8 people versus each other in the later bracket. Every other information can be found in the Sharkcord. I believe races can be scheduled as soon as now, and you have until April 15th. But you must race everyone in your group, schedule your races, and let's just have a good tournament. I'm very excited for this tournament. I love the Simpsons Center Run. I can't wait to see all the races. Make sure to sign up for restreaming and commentary, because these races are going to be good. Only if you make them good. But I have been Crazy Tone Dog. Thank you, Rory, for helping me with putting the names in the famous red bucket I've been using for 3 years. Like I said, all other information in the Sharkcord. Join it. You can join it from the speedrun.com page. There's a link to the Discord. And I don't know what to say, but good luck to everyone in the race. I'm reading chat and I don't know what's happening. I've barely been reading chat. I've been focusing on what I'm saying. But that concludes it. I don't know how to outro this anymore. So you may put your draw cards in the community events channel, or else I may do it. I don't know. But yeah. Happy racing, everyone, and we'll see you